Army, Prison Service, Immigration Service, IOCO, and Narcotic Control Commission. These participants have undergone 8 weeks of intensive program with the aim to sharpen their core competence in the area of criminal investigation. The curriculum for the detective course is purposely designed to emphasize critical areas in criminal investigation that every investigator must be accustomed to in order to discharge his or her duties effectively. To this end, the Academy is privileged to have very experienced and highly dedicated resource persons who took the participants through both the theoretical and practical best standards in various aspects in criminal investigation. To give practical meaning to what was learned, the participants were taken to the police mortuary to enable them acquit themselves of post-mortem examination. This is important as investigators. Investigators in the performance of their duties are often called upon to witness such an exercise in case of dead persons involved in dispute or criminality. Graduates, though I took office as a commandant at the latter part of the course, I used the opportunity to observe critically all aspects of your training. I'm convinced that you are ready to apply the knowledge and skills acquired during the training in your professional work. On this note, I therefore want to thank my predecessor, Superintendent Mrs. Grace Ansa Akrofi, for a good job done.
A very short but long and challenging one. An Arabic proverb says that he who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Practically, this has been our experience in 8 weeks stay here of complaint or rumor before we conclude. That makes us good and competent investigators. Our time here together as co-graduates will not be remembered by grades, popularity, favorite, or what we see or think about others, but our works out there. Where the world gathers, your works would speak for you. Yes, today we are gathered here to celebrate the end of our detective training course, whereas beginning of our challenging journey being detective. Graduation is a proof that we are prepared to deal with challenges out there. I will leave us with this quote from my mentor, who always tells me that as we prepare for the best, always expect the worst. Life isn't a bed of roses, and even if so, roses have thorns. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I pledge that hard work would be our hallmark. Challenges that come our way shall be duly challenged by us, as this is now our calling.
Officers from all the security services, but until I tell you that you are a detective, don't call yourself a detective. We live in an era where crime and criminals activities have become more complex. It is therefore incumbent upon all law enforcement agencies and agents to put in extra effort to detect crime, handle criminal cases, as well as understand the modus operandi of criminals in order to thwart their infamous activities. It is against this background that you were taken through these 8 weeks of intensive detective training course to enhance your knowledge in criminal investigation. In the valedictory speech, your rep said the 8 weeks was not enough, next time we will have to look at it and, if possible, extend it to 10 weeks. But do you know how much you have spent here? To be able to live up to the complexities of crime trends in recent times, which some years ago were foreign to our society, requires that a detective equip himself or herself with superior knowledge and information to be able to nip some of the crimes in the bud before they even blossom to become major crimes.
In honor of Commissioner of Police, Mr. Isaac Yeboah, Director General, CID.